Oh, sorry everybody, welcome back. I don't really know what happened there, but it just ended on me. That was disgusting. Well, I'm debating on what shirt to do. Do I do the Jesus design or do I do the cat shitting design? It's a difficult decision to make. I mean, I really like this same sacrifice, different day. I think it just hits so different. It's got a real nice feeling to it. Sorry guys, I didn't mean the live to end there. You frozen? Wait, am I frozen still or am I unfrozen? Because I said the last live, just my phone died and then I've had to start it again. Come on, what are you doing? Stop dicking about. Right, there you go. So this is the design, and you can't see it, but it's got a car there in the background. It's a bit of a more cartoon, sketchy little looking thing. But it's modern day Jerusalem with Jesus with a cross, and it just says same sacrifice, different day. No, it's like same shit, different day. It's better be a bit of take on that, but like a really nice connotation, like how a sacrifice could still be made. And now I don't even think you have to be religious or nice person. I just think it's the whole meaning behind of what it was just a very almost really peaceful. I really like the symbology behind it. And I feel like with my ethnicity, if I can, then other people should be able to as well. Because obviously I have Jewish ethnicity, and then people. I've discovered I think I'm what you would call a Messianic Jew, which is someone who respects their ethnicity, but actually respects Christian culture and faith. And I do. Yeah, welcome back. I'm like a walking, talking bird nest, bro. That's it. You might see some birds pop out there in a minute. You never know. For real, for real. Just debating this design right here. If I do this one on a cat with a cat shit on his back. So on that, the other one I wanted to potentially do is. Oh, sorry, for the QR code, for people that wanted the QR code. There it is, if you want to screenshot it. And yeah, if I hold on to it as well, I'll be able to open it in Safari so you guys can see the same thing that I'll be seeing. So I'll go open in Safari. Open in Safari. There you go. And it will literally just take me to the website. I was viewing one as an Australian then. Let's go back to the UK. Actually, no, France. Because if that may be why, I'm just wondering if. One second, I need to find France. You should be able to get order in France. There's no. Yeah, it's available in France because cause down here as the person who owns a shop, I can edit my theme obviously because I'm the admin, and then actually find out what country of origin I want to view from, and then it'll give me all the pricing from that country. So I can sit there and someone goes, "Oh, it's this price." I'll be able to sit there and be like, "What is it?" And be able to go and check. Oh, my back is hurting right today. Sorry, it's just saying my back. It's like I think it's an area of muscle that's really hurting. I'm pretty sure it is. To be fair, I think I had a Russia recently. Oh, sorry guys, not feeling great today. Right. So I'm also really debating what print I'm going to put onto this top when I come back. So I was going to do it before I came on the live this morning, but yeah, I've been unsure about printing this design because it's, to me it means a lot, but I know to a lot of people, you know what I mean. It's just a risk. It's risky. So debating it. Do I do the cat shit one, or do I do? Yeah. I don't know, guys. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you all. Just for like 10-15 minutes, and then I'll be back on to get some art done and film a little bit as well. That's just so much to focus on, isn't it? Just the best. Looks like it's about to piss it down now. Wonderful. So yeah, if you literally want to go through to the website, I mean, so the issue is right now is there might not be anything up available for Russia for you to order because I've not added. You'll be able to view it, but it will say out of sold out at the moment. And the reason for that is because having there'll be some things I'll be able to add today, but I won't be able to add all different individual ones. Like there's graphics I'll be releasing that will solely be for Americans, right? And the same I could do for Russia, and the same could be for like many places because it's not like I could do one that's got like the flag on it. It doesn't need to be so like patriotic or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't need. Do you know what I mean? It is purely. There might be, say for example, medical cannabis in America is a lot more laid back with it than it is in the UK. Quite a bit more laid back. So really releasing some graphics in America will be a lot easier than it is in the UK. They might be more popular because of cultural differences. But yeah, if you go through to the QR code, just hold it on the photos. It should just say open in tab, open the website, or open in Safari or whatever it may be. But yeah, it's just mainly about. Oh, sorry, just get like pain, like sciatica in the back of my legs, so it's just trying to like stretch it out. But yeah, different cultures is obviously so different. I'm trying to like respect that and have everybody have something that slightly relates to them more. You know, you could do something with eagles, for example, for America, and you know, or for like Germany, it could be to do with like a bear. And it's not like necessarily stereotyping because it's like, what do you have on your flag? Do you know what I mean? Or I find that funny when they say America, like the bald eagle. It's like it screams, right? But what's like, and it's like such a bold. What's Wales? A dragon. I'm sorry, right? A dragon beats everything. A dragon's so OP it don't even exist, bro. You know what I mean? It's like it's a mythological thing. I swear, like Scotland have a unicorn or something like that. Or like one of the old folk. I don't even know. I know not the actual Scottish flag, but saying not the actual flag, but pretty sure there's something to do with unicorns in their like history. And then because I'm a Welshman, well, ish. I moved to Wales. My family. I was born in Wales, so I'm part sheep. Oh, I do find that funny, man. Oh, the banter between Brits and right. I'm gonna go and print this design off. So when I come back, yeah, I'm gonna do it now actually. So when I come back on the live in about 10-15 minutes, the t-shirt will be ready to show people. I'm printing directly onto the fabric today because I don't like printing on HTV. It really pisses me off. And to be honest with you, printing into the fabric, it embeds itself in the fabric. You know, you put it in the wash, it stays on the fabric. It like you don't have that horrible. You know when you sometimes feel itchy in a shirt because it's got the vinyl through it. You can feel it on the what do you call it? This right. You can feel that sometimes through the shirt. You can feel it on your back. It gets all the sweat. It's really annoying. But then when it's printed directly onto the top, I can grab it so there's no. It's just it washes nice. Obviously that one was blended because I actually printed like an idiot. I printed that on cotton, and it's only really meant to be printed on polyester. But it's the same. You'll be able to do it here. You'll be able to do any design. What I love about it, actually being able to having a printer is I can print anything really professional looking quality. But I could draw anything I wanted, quite literally anything. Print it on this t-shirt and just go out. And people are like, "Oh my days, where would you get that from? Like, who would even make that for you?" But like, no one would think you could just buy a sublimation printer yourself, do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's expensive, but it's worth it in a way. Being able to, I think they're brilliant because you can also have a business which is making shirts and designs for people. The possibilities are sort of endless then. With I'm confused. I thought you said you were from France. Because obviously you said bon appetit. I don't know if you're just saying bon appetit to be like, essentially thank you. Bro, is this so much fucking pain? Damn it. It needs like a weight because it ends up just. Ends up just curling from like heat and a mixture of things. It's actually really annoying. If it curves like it has done, then it actually can go wrong in the printer and mess it up. You want the paper to be dead straight. And then I guess it will work. I hope. So yeah, it's going to have a logo on the front and then the design on the back. Oh, damn it. That's the one. So tempted to have this in a box. It's maybe that same shit, different day, but yeah, as I say, I really like this idea. I'm just wondering how big that's going to be actually on a t-shirt. We'll print it, it'll be all good. Sometimes I have that chair and I don't. That's going to come up with a good thing. That's just least happiness, bro. That's all that is. If you get what I mean. If you don't, then don't worry. I'd also say money isn't happiness too. So I work incredibly hard every single day. Sometimes I might not make too much, but it's not about that. I know that's what he's saying. It's like, I love it when people do that and people are, oh, bro, just be fun, stop being boring. I can't help the fact that I'm so literal thinking with my finger. When someone goes, I donated 500, and then my partner was like, I just ignore it now. That's a new one. I'm like, bro, you don't have to donate money, right? You can't just put donating money in that. I think there's actually people who are so clueless. I actually think that means they donated money, just because they wrote donated money. That like, well, someone's gonna pay you. No one said it had to be me. Oh, people are funny, man. They really are. Right, anyway, let's get this printed off. Alright, and then when I come back, if people want me to see it put it onto the top, I don't mind. I can do it in front of people. Or if people want me to come back and show them the finished design, I'm okay with that too. It's going on this jumper here, the front logo, which is just going to say Skate Addiction, right here. And then on the back, I'm going to have this. 1 second, I'll show everybody. It says, if you can read it, it doesn't. It says, same sacrifice, different day. Oops. Yeah, same day, same sacrifice, different day. Is it maybe same day? Same shit, different day. Yeah, okay, I have done it right. I confused myself then, my little brain, my poor little brain, right. I don't know how big I want this really, because I don't want it like massively big, but I also don't want it too small. If I get a piece of paper, I can kind of estimate how big this thing's going to be. I mean, I want it fairly big. I don't want it like some weak, tiny print. And if people are interested in getting shirts like this with this sort of print, then let me know in any comment of any video. I'm sure I'll find it. There's comments I'm seeing, like, try and do it more recent one. I'm literally, people commented and they're like, fine. Like, they'll go, I followed you to like a video, like, I don't know, 2 years ago, and then of course I don't see it, and they're like, oh, I unfollowed you. How rude. You're not, you didn't respond back to me. I'm like, bro, there's so many people that message me across all platforms every day. It's never like a personal thing, it's just a lot to do. Right. I'm just wondering if I've done this too big. We can make it a bit smaller. Let's just send it. Let's just go for it. Or hangnail. It's not even hangnail. You know, you get that bit of nail that you literally no matter. Is it nail? I'm convinced it's always when you're doing like hard labour work, like sanding down and stuff like that. Or like bricklaying or stone masonry, like I've done before. It seems to be any like sort of vigorous hand movements or working out that seems to cause it. I don't know if it's like where you push a lot into it, it pushes into the side and then it causes that bit of skin to like break off the nail. I have no idea. Awesome. Because it's meant to simplify, like, the same thing would be done in this modern day, even when there's tow trucks stuff. Because I mean, I saw things saying, "Oh, Jesus would use a tow truck if he had it because he had technology now." I'm like, bro, the whole point of him using, like, well, not he was made to. That's the whole, but it's a sacrifice. But it's the whole bloody point. Like, but he would still do it with everybody recording with their phones. And, you know what I mean? And it's just the symbology behind that. I like. It's quite nice, but it's just a very light coloured shirt. I don't want it to be dark. I want it to be quite colourful, bright, cheery. I'm not sure about how blended the road there by his leg. So it's an ice. I do literally, every other ice I've known in my life sits there. You know that whole thing they do with pencils. It's real, but when I have nothing to compare it to, I'm looking at like it's self-critical my own art, and it gets worse and worse the longer I look at it. Good bit of advice is to stop looking at it. I hope it takes okay to a grey jumper rather than white. I don't always want to do white tops because I mean, as a skater, realistically, white's nice, but if you're skating with it all the time, I mean, it's just going to get dirty real quick, really easy. I'm actually looking forward to doing this for him. I have done him in his like, the red and white ropes. I didn't want to have him looking all broken. And that's the whole point, he was broken. But it's just not a great light to show him. The cross is already enough. I just think it's good. I think, you should stand proud. And the fact that it has the... Oh, sorry. I'm quite chuffed with this art. Don't get me wrong, it's not the hardest stuff because I've gone into more cartoon drawing for a sec just to allow myself, because it's a lot easier being able to utilise cartoon colouring rather than like realistic sort of like. I've still done shadows to it and like textures, so it's not just straight up cartoon. Oh, I think I'm gonna love this shirt. I think, but the Christian should love it too. I think seeing Bam recently skate and he had like this shirt on or a jumper on that had like Jesus carrying the cross was very, very powerful. It really is just a weird having next to a car and like modern day technology. I think it's quite cool concept. Right, anyway. Awesome. So yeah, I will print that onto the top when I come back. I am nervous about it because I don't know what it is. Once you start printing white, that's it. You're doomed that fabric to be like semi-printed on, half printed on. It can't be like half-hearted job. Mate, let me just put this, throw this down quickly and see what I think it looks like against it. I think that's an awesome print, to be honest with you. Brilliant. How do I don't understand anything? Sorry. So as I'm saying, today I will add a few things onto the store. So say I only have one of these, but I have 27 different stores essentially, plus more coming as well. Obviously, like international. I ship to Taiwan, to America, and Australia, and Russia, Thailand, literally everywhere. So with that comes, you can annoyingly, which really annoys me on this, you can't have one item, have it on 6 stores. You need to have one item and pick which store you want it on. So if I want it on the Russian one, no one else will be able to get it. It's not a case of being able to put it on like Russia, put it on that marketplace, put it on the marketplace for Australia and America and the UK. Someone picks it, buys it out, and then it removes it for everybody. It's which would make sense to me. I'm like, because it's still stock that somebody could. Because they do that, like Amazon, everybody else has that. They don't need to have more. I don't think they need to have multiple of the same thing. But I think obviously it's the way the store set it works on the physical. It's a physical product supply the one where they may even have like a pre-order setting. Where I'm a small business, I can't make a board like that on hand straight away. So my point is, I will add some stuff. There will be some stuff on there, just not 100% sure what, and it will be stuff that's definitely like appropriate for the culture. Because as I'm saying, there's things I would not send to one country. I wouldn't even have it on their store. There's no need because a country might be completely against medical rock. Yeah, I wouldn't send it to Bali, put it that way, right? Bali would be more just funny, like, or anywhere like this is an example of somewhere I know that they have capital punishment for being caught with stuff like that. It's crazy what I'm going out for now. Well, not now, but like today, it's medical, as a person, is the same thing that someone else is getting executed for. Is absolutely mind blowing, but it is what it is. I just respecting that of other cultures. It's their choice. It's their choice what they choose in their country. But yeah, I will be back on in 10-15 minutes. Oh, to print this design on the top. I'm actually really excited, but at the same time, as I said, really nervous. But yeah, I hope to catch everybody back here in about 15-ish minutes. This is what I'm printing onto. Hopefully it goes okay. Right, anyway, but yeah. So it was either that one or the cat design. Right, but I've just decided I think I'll do the furthest design. It's just simplifies me the best. Right, peace, love, and I'll catch you guys in 15 minutes. Or 10-15 minutes ish.